What's going on, everyone? I could take the high road here for sure. A lot of people were talking crazy. A lot of you guys were getting really comfortable talking crap. And it makes sense. I mean, I would talk a lot of crap too. I'm sure you guys decided to go short at 370, probably on the SPY, right? And then at the close, you were probably like, oh, this is a very weak close. I'm going to go short again. And I mean, obviously, then I post a video saying we're going to go up. So it's, you know, it's inevitable that there's going to be some people that get angry that I'm basically going against your trade idea. But what people do wrong is if we have two differing opinions, say, for example, one person is bullish, one person is bearish. You guys, people take it personally. You're not supposed to take differing opinions personally. Like, people attribute when someone doesn't agree with them, there's something wrong with their intellect, or there's something wrong with just them in general. That's not how you grow as a person. The only way to grow as a person and as a trader is accepting that your opinion doesn't need to be correct. There's always a difference of opinion. There's always, you have to be open to other possibilities. All right, that's basically what I'm having to say. So that's one thing. The other thing is that most of you are not even making money. Like, humble yourselves. Try to humble yourselves. Like, if someone look, I make YouTube videos and I don't charge anything. There's no one on YouTube that is comparable to me. No one on YouTube probably makes as much money as I do. If I started, listen guys, if I started sharing how much money I make, I would go viral. But I'm not trying to go viral right now. I would rather have a small knit, high quality group of people in the Discord that we currently have. And at the same time, I want to see how you fake people act. Because as soon as I start sharing how much money I have, all of you guys that are talking shit are going to make fake profiles and start showing me so much fake love. Like, oh my God, how I love you. Yeah, but at the end of the day, what I want to see is people succeed. Your closed-mindedness has given... I mean, like, you could have made a lot of money if you just listened to what I was saying. You have to think about it from my perspective as well. I don't have anything to gain. I don't have, like, I'm not here fishing for subscribers, trying to make weird posts and stuff like that to get people to, like, click on my videos and get people to, like, pay for my subscription and stuff like that. I'm not doing any of that. I just literally want people to make money. This has been my main source of income for years. The last time I've never had a 9-to-5 job in my life. I made a lot of money on crypto when I was in basically like 18, 19, 20. The only time I've ever had a job was I worked retail when I was 19. Ever since, like, essentially for over 11 years now, I've been trading full time. So, not full time, sorry. I've been following the markets for over 11 years. I've been trading full time since I was 19. So please, guys, humble yourselves. A lot of you guys just started. A lot of the people talking trash just started. Anyway, all right, yeah, I don't want to ramble. It's been 3 minutes. Humble yourselves. Learn to take differing opinions. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's start with the video. Alrighty, so we had a 75 basis point hike. All right, Mr. Powell really, you know, helped cause, like, he basically didn't really say anything too bullish. So a lot of this upward movement was literally it just looked purely algorithmic, a buy program based off of short covering. And that is the main reason why I wanted to go long this entire time. And why we were scaling into longs. So not only did we sell most of our calls as we hit the highs, we entered into puts at probably, I don't know the exact price, probably around 383.50, 383. Those puts were up over 20% by the time we were ready to close. So, I mean, we're playing both sides of the market. I'm not a complete bull. I'm not a complete bear. Anyway, my overarching idea behind this was we needed a bounce. Longer term bears wanted a bounce so that they can load back up into puts and then continue lower. That is the definition of what literally has been happening this entire time. We fall, have a bounce, load back up into puts. We fall, have a bounce, load back up into puts. Fall, bounce, load back up into puts, etc., 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 etc. So that's literally why I was waiting for another bounce, because from a bearish perspective, we're in a bear market. From a bearish perspective, we need bounces in order to get cheaper puts, to get a better price, a risk reward on short plays. That's literally what is the reason why I went long. And the only times we go long is extreme overextensions to the downside. I'm sure now you guys are going to be aware of that. So yeah, essentially, I mean, we periodically peaked up into the gap, right? So we have a gap at the high of this candle, which is 381.81, right? And that gets filled at the low, which is 389.75. We made it to about 385, but we still have another 4 points essentially to fill this gap. Now, do I think that can happen? Sure, that can definitely happen, right? But what I'm banking on is, instead of, obviously the indicators are extremely overextended. The RSI is extremely overextended. Everything looks like it's about to curl up, right? Across the SPY, the IWM, the NASDAQ, all of the largest tech stocks, everything looks essentially the same. So the main thing now is to see intraday whether we have a lot of bullish momentum and we can play into the momentum upwards. But overall, every single time that we're going higher and higher and higher, these are all opportunities to load up into puts. You're not an idiot. You should not be a freaking moron and load up into puts as the market is falling and being emotional and oh my god, the market is so weak. Okay, I'm gonna buy some puts into all of this weakness. Oh, but he's saying that the market's going to bounce. No, the market's not gonna bounce. Stop being an idiot. When the market is so overextended to the downside, stop being an idiot and loading up into puts when there's so much weakness. It's super, super simple. In a bear market, you load in puts and you go short after strength. You don't go short while we're consolidating at weakness, guys. It makes no sense. So, yeah, essentially we got into some shorts, took some profits, and now the next few days are going to be very, very important, because tomorrow it's going to be the first day after FOMC. Obviously, we're going to see what is like how the market responds. Friday morning, the Fed Chairman Powell speaks at 8:30 in the morning. And then also it's quad witching. So there is a lot to not to mention that on Monday the markets are closed. So we have a long weekend, we have quad witching, and tomorrow is the day after FOMC. So there's a lot that can still happen. And at this point, right, once again, we have to see if we can break back above today's high. Maybe we can fill this gap, right? We have to be open-minded to the point that still remaining, as these indicators are still very, very overextended to the downside, there is an opportunity that we can come and fill this gap. We have to be playing long in the short term, as we're showing that strength, okay? And intraday, if there's a lot of strength, guys, and it's continued, and there's momentum behind it, please don't try to short strength, right? Wait for if you're going to do that, be intelligent. Slowly load up. But the safest thing would be is wait until we start rolling over. And just, let the momentum play with you. But let the momentum play in your favor. But yeah, so there is that for the SPY. Let's take a look at Apple real quick. Apple already filled the gap. Oh man, super, super strong, guys. Like this was my second biggest trading day of the year, and it was pretty spectacular. We could see Microsoft as well. Microsoft filled the gap. NASDAQ much closer to filling the gap than the SPY did, and we can see the IWM has not even began filling the gap. So we're definitely going to be playing the long side if we get that opportunity. So yeah, essentially that's really that for the entire stock market. We could take a look at the crypto markets for a second as well. So Bitcoin is still making new lows. This is extreme overextension to the downside. We hit 20,000 today, guys. Bitcoin hit 20,071 on Coinbase today. Crazy, absolutely crazy. It hit 20,079 on Bitstamp. So absolutely crazy. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So guys, like, I mean, crypto markets are really weak at the moment. Everyone is fearing liquidation, a cascading liquidation event for MSTR as well as Celsius. So I mean, yeah, like that's really what's going on with the crypto market. But the stock market, you know, that is my thoughts, and I hope if you guys want access to the Discord, the link is going to be in the bio in the channel description. And have an amazing day. Thank you.